Hello, third graders. Okay, we're going to find out what we do. We reviewed this in class, but we're going to find out what we do when we are given equivalent fractions. So we know, because the equal sign, we know that these are equivalent, and we need to find out the mystery number for our numerator and our fraction. Okay, well, I can use multiplication or division. If this number is smaller than this number, then you need to multiply to make it bigger. And if you multiply in the bottom, you have to multiply by the same number on the top. So let's say I'm a little sketchy on my 7's multiplication facts. Then I can add 7 until I get to 21. I know 7 plus 7 is 14. I'm going to circle my 7's. So I know how many groups of 7's, because that's the number that's going to go here. 7 times what equals 21? Well, I'm not there yet. So I'm going to add another 7, circle it. 7 plus 4 is 11. So 2, I have 21. So now I can just count my groups of 7. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 groups of 7. So 7 times 3 equals 21. So now all I have to do is 3 times 3, because I'm doing to the bottom, I'm going to do the top, the same exact thing, with the same number and the same operation of multiplication. So 3 times 3, 3, 6, 9. That's 3 groups of 3. 3 times 3 is 9. So I know that 9/21 is equal or equivalent to 3/7. They would be at the same place on the number line. If I drew a model, they would take up the same amount of space. Okay? Well, let's look at 8/12. Well, this number goes from the denominator, the total number of equal parts, goes from 12 to 6. So it's getting smaller. So I know that that is going to be division. Let's say I like multiplication better. Well, you're in luck, because now all we need to do, I can flip these fractions around, have blank over 6 equals 8/12. And 6 times what? Because multiplication and division are the opposite of each other. 6 times what equals 12? I know that 6 times 2 equals 12. So on the top, I can do the same thing. Blank times 2 equals 8. I know that 4 times 2 equals 8. So I can check it with my division. 12, we have 6 times 2 equals 12. That's my fact family. 6 times 2 equals 12. So I have the 12 and the 6. So 12 divided by 2 equals 6. That's part of my fact family. 12 divided by 2 equals 6. Okay? So now 8 divided by 2. So what times 2 equals 8? Well, I know that 4 times 2 equals 8 because of my fact family. Okay, so I can see that 4/6 is equivalent to 8/12. Just like when we flipped the fractions around and found out that answer. Okay, they would be at the same place on the number line, take the same amount of space in a model, and our multiplication and division checks that these are indeed equivalent fractions. Have a great night. Bye-bye.